What up, Prince Sports here. Before I head up out of here, I want to tell y'all this much. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., the fight of the century, so to speak, the biggest fight since Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, is not going down this year, most likely. Okay? Most likely those guys are going to fight when they're old. But here's the thing. Errol Spence Jr. is looking to go up against Keith Thurman. Okay? One time. Not two time, one time. That used to be his nickname, one time, because he punches you one time and you knock out. But it's been a long time since Keith Thurman knocked somebody out. And you guys claim that Terrence Crawford faced nobody, but Errol Spence Jr. is kind of facing a guy that's a little bit washed. Keith Thurman is not the same fighter that he used to be. You can make a case since the Pacquiao defeat, he kind of wasn't the same anymore. But nevertheless, man, that fight is going to go down in April. So if you're a boxing fan and you love to see that good fight, check it out in April. It's going down. Errol Spence Jr. versus Keith Thurman. I'm going to watch it because Keith Thurman still has at least a bit of a name. This is going to be somewhat decent on Errol Spence Jr.'s resume. But there really nobody else really for him to fight that people really want to see other than Terrence Crawford. It's going to get to a point where these guys are going to fight a bunch of has-beens, a bunch of no-names, keep their names buzzing to a point where people say, we're not going to order another pay-per-view. We're not going to watch another fight from these two guys until they face each other because we're tired of them ducking each other. Now, you can sit there and say Terrence Crawford is ducking Errol Spence. Errol Spence is ducking Terrence Crawford. But no matter how you look at it, they both finding ways to not fight each other. It's funny because some people believe like Errol Spence Jr. would just straight up knock Terrence Crawford out. I don't think so because I think this is like Credible Hulk versus Spider-Man. And Errol Spence Jr. would be the Credible Hulk, right? He'd be the guy packing the big punch. He's the more athletic, the more bigger, more stronger, even more faster fighter. But Terrence Crawford is the more intelligent, the more tactical fighter, okay? It's mental versus physical, okay? If this fight becomes chess, not checkers, I believe Terrence Crawford would beat Errol Spence Jr. If it's a flat-out brawl and he just wants to go in there and get some smoke, I think Errol Spence Jr. wins. And that's the same aspect a little bit with this fight with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a tactical fighter as well. He likes to think as he's in the ring, and he always playing stuff out. The problem is, you do too much thinking, you're gonna get punched in the face because everybody got a game plan till they get punched in the face, like Mike Tyson said. So this is the reason why I think not only will Errol Spence Jr. win this fight, but I think he puts Keith Thurman down. Something that no boxer did. You could beat Keith Thurman, but to actually put him down and knock him out, I think that'd be a little bit oppressive on Errol Spence Jr. because he gotta knock Keith Thurman out. Don't beat Keith Thurman by decision because people already look at him as a little bit washed. Okay? Because you got a lot of guys trying to make a comeback. He's one of them, along with Adrian Broner, looking for a comeback. I think Adrian Broner fights in February, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all need to check that out too. And we also got other good boxing fights coming this year. Devin Haley versus Lomachenko is in the works. So if that happens, I definitely want to watch that. I'm not going to even talk about it till it's actually official. I don't like doing rumors. I want it to be official to the gristle. All right? Period. Anyway, what y'all think about that fight coming down in April? I'm out. Peace.